everyone, my name is Dorothy, otherwise known as Queen of Oz. Welcome. And if you're new here, hello, how are you? If you guys want to learn how to de-stress yourselves, become a little bit more calm, get rid of or ease those not so good feelings, then please just keep on watching. So I wanted to bring this video to you guys because I have plenty of times in my life where I'm at the peak, you know? I'm stressed, not moving progressively forward, I feel like I'm stuck, I'm down on myself, you know, all of those things, all of those human emotions that we all experience plenty of times, okay? Let's not shy away from it. Yesterday was a day that I really took the time to do the things that I know relieve my stress. I was like, let me film a video for them, letting you guys in on the things that work really well for me, and hopefully you'll find a thing or two that will work well for you. Because all we really want to be is just happy. We all just want to be happy, don't we? So if you like beauty things or lifestyle things or I don't know, just any kind of videos I might decide to make on a day-to-day basis, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's not a credit card, it's totally free. There's no annual fees, there's no monthly charges. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up if you like this video, but only if you like it, but only if you like it. Let's just run through some tips on how we can de-stress ourselves. Tip number 1, clean. Decluttering is one of the best feelings for me. Sometimes we just feel a little overcramped, a little overloaded with our surroundings. And you would be surprised when you get rid of the physical clutter, the mental clutter goes with it. Do the dishes, wipe the counter, do your laundry, take all that clothes off of that one chair. That one chair we just throw everything on. Take the clothes off. Do some tidying up. Put on some good jams, some good music. Do a little bit of cleaning. You will feel cleansed yourself afterwards. Boom. Number 2, hang out with that fun friend. I feel like we all have that one friend that it's just a fun time. And if you don't have that friend, you should get one because they're great. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're extremely stressed, I don't like to spend time with anybody. But this is if you're that moderately stressed that you're really trying to just like do a little something to put yourself in a better mood. Hang out with that friend. Tip number 3. I like to write down, and I write these exact words at the top of the paper, what's next. Seeing the future for yourself, setting goals for yourself, moving forward, having progression, these things will make you feel better about where you are, about where you're going, what you're doing, etc., etc. And I have the hardest time setting specific goals for myself. I'm not one of those people that sets a 1-year goal, a 3-year goal, like a 5-year goal list. I have a really hard time with that. So I like to write down the words, what's next? And I can literally write down a spree of things that I know I want to get done, need to get done, and that would keep me moving forward in life. It can be as simple as like getting a new couch, which is something me and Joey have to do. Ours is so uncomfortable. What's next? Write it down on the top of a sheet of paper and just let your mind go. There's no rules to it. Just write down what is next for you. Tip number 4, study what you're passionate about. This is something that I spent a lot of time doing yesterday. I went to Barnes & Noble and grabbed a whole bunch of books about makeup and just sat down and studied. Studying is usually one of those things where like, that's what's stressing me out. But when it's something that you're really passionate about and that brings you great joy, read up on it. If you don't want to go get an actual book, go online, listen to a podcast about the things that you're passionate about. Listening to TED Talks is really great too. That always kind of helps me think about different aspects of my life, think about more positive things or solutions to my life. Study more into what you're passionate about. That fire gets stirred up in you and it immediately just a rush of good feelings comes with it too. Try it out. Tip number 5. I didn't actually number these, so I'm gonna do my best to remember. I'm gonna do my best. Meditate. I know. Hold on. Everybody says this, and there's a reason for it. I was very skeptical about meditation for a long time. I have been doubtful about it too. But the truth of the matter is, if you're telling me you don't have time to meditate for 5 minutes, you should meditate for 10. You do have time. Try it out. Focus on the sounds around you. Everything that you hear, from the air condition inside to the chirping birds outside, just focus on what you're listening to around you. And then as soon as you catch yourself slip, just think about what you're listening to around you again. That was the easiest transition for me into meditation without just sitting here thinking about, I can't think about anything. Keep your mind clear. I can't think about anything. 10 minutes of meditation will transform my uptight, cranky, stressed out, but to a very calm, collected human being. There's some great guided meditations on YouTube as well. Guided meditations do a really good job of keeping you focused, so I would definitely recommend listening to one of like the 5 or 10 minute ones on YouTube and giving it a try. Number 6, tackle it head on. I say this because when I get stressed out, I am the queen of laying on the couch, moping all day long. And let me tell you, all it does is stress you out even more. Do something about it. Whatever it is, tackle it head on. Face the problem. Say something about it. Speak up. Do something. Avoiding it will never make it go away, okay? I'm the queen of bottling things up. Don't do it. Face the problem head on, and I promise you, it'll be like a little mound instead of a huge hill you're gonna have to face later, okay? Just tackle the little mound of facing the issue so you don't have to climb up Mount Everest later. Do you get the metaphor? Avoiding it will make it worse. I'm talking to you. Number 7, do something for someone else. The world doesn't revolve around you. I'm just kidding. Your world does revolve around you. But doing something for somebody else, whether it's sending an edible arrangement or writing a really nice text, whatever it is, you'd be amazed. Seeing their gratitude for you just lights something up inside of you. So if you feel like you can't do anything good for yourself, do something nice for somebody else. Number 8, I really don't know what number we're on. Exercise. We've heard this time and time and again, haven't we? That exercise is good for us and it makes us happy. I have been extremely sad and cried at the gym before. I'll say it here right now. I've literally been doing bicep curls and crying. No shame. Exercise will relieve a lot of that emotion, even though you might still be feeling it while you're doing the exercise, because you will if you're anything like me. Afterwards, you will immediately feel at least 50% better. Whether it's weightlifting or doing a Zumba class or going skiing, I don't know, whatever you like to do for physical activity, do it. Number 8. Or was it number 9? I don't know. List making. This is something I get great joy out of. Great joy. I'll literally write lists about anything. Things I should do, things I should buy, things I'm grateful for, things that make me happy. Anything, just write a list. Writing things out, proven to make you feel better. On to the next one. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a while. As we get older, it gets harder and harder to keep in contact with everybody. Call that person that you've been thinking about calling for a while but just haven't made the time to do. Catching up with somebody that you haven't really talked to in a while, it's 1, either a great way to vent, or 2, a great way to distract you from whatever you were stressed about before. Number 10, did I even say the last number? Animals. Find some. Have one. Go pet your dog, or go to one of those cat cafes that they have now. I don't like cats, but you do you. Whatever kind of animal you like. If you like lizards, go to like Petco. I don't know, whatever place has lizards. But go look at pets. Animals are cool. They make us happy. Come on, we all know this. Unless you're like a serious hater of all animals, then maybe this one isn't for you. I don't know. You know where to find an animal, so go find one and pet it. Make you feel better. Coloring books. Wait, hold on. Are we at number 11? Number 11? Coloring books. I hear this is a thing for adults now. I haven't tried it, but it's something I've heard a lot about. So if you're into being creative, it's a super easy way to act like you're super creative without actually having to know how to draw. So 11 or 12. Get a change of scenery. Get out of your house. Get out of your apartment. Get out of wherever you're always at. If you usually do your homework at home, go to a coffee shop. Change the scenery. Even if you don't freaking like nature, then just change up where you would usually be to a new place. And just being in a new environment and having a breath of new air will immediately switch it up, relieve some of that. You get to explore, and that always ignites something in us. Right? I feel like it does. Number 13, 12. This is really bad. I should probably stop just saying numbers. Taking a bath. You guys can do this. This is not something for me. I get really overheated in baths, and it's way more unbearable than it is relaxing for me, so then I get out. But I hear it's a great thing for a lot of people. So light some candles, get some essential oils, bubble bath things, relax, put on some Netflix or just listen to like some soft music, whatever floats your boat, and just take a breather. I hear baths are really relaxing for most people. I'm not one of those people. Next one, have a hot drink. I love coffee. So get yourself a hot drink, whether it is a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a hot chocolate or a shot of whiskey. Just kidding. Sit and relax and drink it. It's just very calming, and the hot drink just like warms up your insides, and you're just warmed up as a human from the inside out. Last one, you guys, last one. Number 20, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 17 tips here. Create a vision board. Doing creative things makes me feel better. And one of those things is creating a vision board. I have gone on Pinterest or Google and printed a crap ton of pictures that inspired me, cut them up, and put them on a big board. If it's cars or Kim Kardashian's outfits, whatever the heck inspires you, if it's like big closets or architectural buildings, I don't know, I'm trying to reach out to everybody here. Whatever it is that inspires you, look up some photos. If you have a printer, then you can literally print them off and tape them to a poster board. You can keep that vision board up to kind of look at, to remind yourself every once in a while, oh, these things bring me joy, these things inspire me, these things make me happy. In the moment that you're creating it, I promise you, you will feel great. If you're super lazy and you're like, Dorothy, I'm not gonna go buy poster board or go to the library and use their printer or do any of this shit. Who goes to a library anymore? You'd probably go to FedEx. You can just go on your phone, download or screenshot all those pictures of the things that you like, and then like put them on one pic collage. Okay, if you're gonna be all technology about it, but I like to do things in person with my hands, being creative. So that's pretty much my 17 things that really always make me feel better. If you try to do like 17 good feeling things in one day, it will make you feel better. Like, you will feel on top of the world if you just keep stacking up things that make you feel good about yourself, one after the other. You're bound to feel better, okay? We all have those times where we feel kind of meh. We don't want to get out of bed, or we feel uninspired or stuck or just not great. And these feelings are totally valid. How boring would life be if we were all just freaking happy all the time? We have to have these emotions like being sad or angry or whatever it is, so that we can learn what it is that we do want from life and what we don't want. We learn from these things and they push us farther forward. We have to have the rain for the rainbow. Y'all already know this. Embrace those feelings, acknowledge that they're there, and then do things that you know always make you feel better. I mean this when I say I'm always here for you if you need to talk to me. I hope you guys found a tip or two in here that you can use to cheer yourselves up. Also, let me know what things you like to do to de-stress yourself or reduce your stress in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys and know what you do, or if you do any of these things means too. You all mean so much to me. Peace! How many times am I gonna cough? Woo, woo! Let my makeup stress you out. What in the world is going on?
I wasn't gonna remember all these ideas. I had to write them down.
I'm wearing an eyeliner and a concealer as my lipstick right now. No joke. Didn't have the right nude, so you make do with what you got.